Hey guys, it's a new video. Still the 4th of July. I'm still underneath here. In the last video, did a bunch of rust, got rid of a bunch of rust and undercoated this. And now my situation is I'm parked behind the Jeep. This thing's on jack stands and it has no fuel tank in it. So I need to make it movable so I can go over to my parents' house here. And I was saying in the last video, I got adhesive on some of these hoses, probably from the gas fumes and stuff. And then on a couple of these wires, I need to dab some liquid electrical tape on them because I got a little carried away with the wire wheel and nicked a few of them. But anyways, I'll get to doing that, and I'll try to record as much as I can. Alright, oh, it's 108 degrees and it's really hot here. Okay, that seems to work pretty good. This denatured alcohol is pretty strong stuff. Okay. And then this guy keeps leaking fuel. Damn it, because we're downhill. Let me let it leak into this rag. It should just be what's in the fuel filter, hopefully. And the wind is blowing right in my freaking face. So I know there's going to be a ton of residue on this. Alright, hopefully that's about it. Let me pop the tape off. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was not all of it. Right in the face again. Why I do the things I do. Okay, let me get some more alcohol. Okay, this is the stuff I'm going to use. It's liquid electrical tape. And it's just like really tarry stuff, but I got a little bit there. You can also use regular tape too. I like trying different things. So I'm going to let that dry for a few and then check it. And if it's no good, then I'll wipe it off with some alcohol and I will put some tape on it, but get that real thick. Okay, cool. As you guys can see, there was a little more fuel in there than I thought, and every time the tank sloshes even a little bit, it just comes gushing out in pulses. So, as soon as I cut that bag off, it came just gushing out. But it should dry here as long as we don't all spontaneously combust. I just got to figure out a better way to... I need to be able to lift it up. I guess I can go ahead... I'll probably put like aluminum foil over it this time, but I guess I can try to get it lifted up and get all this stuff connected and then do it in the reverse order, then connect the filler hose, and just pray that a bunch doesn't come gushing out when I do that. Hopefully that phone overheated. As you can see, most of the gas dried up. The cardboard hasn't though, it's still soaked, so I'm gonna just cover this guy back up. Zip tie around it. Hold on one sec. Okay, have to make a little loop. This is so stupid. Thought I had a lot less fuel than I did. Alright, well, hopefully I can jack it up now. As you guys can see, I'm not having any luck with this. Oh gosh. And I don't want to stink up the whole neighborhood with gas, so I think I'm going to try plan B. Okay, I have this transfer pump, but it's ruined from using it to suck gasoline. So I got a new one, which it's probably going to ruin this one, but I think I'm going to put my old hoses on it, and I'm going to try to flush it with water as soon as I'm done, so hopefully I don't ruin this one. And that was deceiving how much gas was in there. I think this is only like a 9-gallon tank or something, and I pumped out about, I filled up the 5-gallon one, and then this one's right here, so I'd say about 6 gallons, which is probably like, I don't know, roughly 40 pounds or something, so that'll make it a lot lighter. Won't be any less flammable though, because you guys probably already know this, but gas burns, but vapor ignites, vapor explodes. So that's, if you ever have to like weld near like a gas tank, it's actually safer to do it with a full tank than it is an empty one. But anyways, it was really hard to maneuver on top of that tiny little foot on the jack stand. It was really hard to maneuver with all that weight in there. So I'm hoping that this makes it a little bit easier. We'll see. Alright, I got everything cleaned up. I'm gonna see if it will start on whatever fuel is left in the bowl, and hopefully I didn't completely drain the fuel filter. Yeah, stay running, baby. Let's see if she dies. Should be pumping fuel already, so that should fill that fuel filter back up and fill the bowl up. And I'm hoping tomorrow I should have the new carburetor, so that hopefully will be part of this episode. Alright, well, I'm going to back it out so I can move the Jeep. I want to do a quick test. I don't think I like this stuff compared to the Rust-Oleum stuff. I like all the other, like the bed coating and stuff like that is fine by Iron Armor, but I'm not sure I like their Rust Reformer. It doesn't come out black, and I don't even know if it turns the rust black like it shows on the picture, so I'm just going to spray my little test rotor here and see what happens. Whoop. Oh, that went black instantly. Okay, so we'll let that sit. I guess that was already black. We'll let that sit, and if it doesn't turn black, I just don't think I like it. I think I'm going to take the other can and return it and get some of the Rust-Oleum stuff tomorrow. I'm going to try this. Why isn't it? Huh. Okay. I pulled my little washer tank out and pulled the motor out of it because I have some dirt on my windshield and I went to go spray it and it didn't want to spray, so I just got my battery here and I'm gonna try to, it's not working off the battery, so I'm gonna try to pop. I did this once before and I think it locked up again, so I'm going to try to get the bottom part off and see if I can unstick that motor. Okay, so that should be the impeller, and you can see that says plus and that says minus, so let me hook it up. Try not to short them together. So you can see a little spark there. That means the motor's trying to work. but it's just not. Let me see. There we go. Just needed to move a little bit. Okay, so now I get to glue this cap back on, and hook it all back up, and we'll see if I have a washer sprayer thing. Just gonna hold that together. It's 111, or it was 111 a little bit ago when I went to go to the store. My dumbass tried to go to Harbor Freight on 4th of July and it was closed, so. Alright, now I'm gonna put a little bit more on here. We're gonna put some baking soda on it. Instantly catalyze it. That should seal it. Okay, we're almost all the way around. Just gonna hit that with some sandpaper and some black paint real quick. And do one more layer in there. That makes a difference, doesn't it? Hey guys, it's a new day. So I got that motor, that windshield washer pump motor working last night, and I could hear it going, but it wasn't spraying out the little nozzle on the window. So, and it got dark and I had to quit. So I don't know if there's something clogged in here. I might take just a different hose and plug it on there and run it out here and see if it even squirts. But I'm gonna run down and check the mail. The carburetor choke cable was supposed to be here, and I ordered the carb and that on the same day, and the carburetor made it from Chino, California to Goodyear, Arizona, which is not that far. It's up like Phoenix, like 2 hours away. It's been there since Tuesday and it's now Friday, so I don't know what the hell is going on with that, but we'll see. I just opened the door and a ton of heat came out, so I checked the temperature on my phone. It's 112, so that would explain that. I'm gonna let it air out for just a second, or I might just walk down to the, I'm gonna walk to the mailbox. Oh, we got the wambulance coming. Oh, yep. Yeah, I'm back. Might as well check our little experiment that we had going here. Yeah, so that stuff is supposed to turn black when it treats rust, and it just doesn't. So that's a bummer. So I absolutely do not recommend the Iron Armor Rust Reformer. So I tried going down, our 4th of July plans got canceled last night, so I tried going down to Harbor Freight and they were closed. But I was going to get some more of the Rust-Oleum kind and see if I can take back the one can that I haven't started to use, and I don't even know what the hell I'll do with that can. Alright, so here's the choke cable that showed up. Yeah, and it's got the little choke symbol. That's why I specifically ordered this one. And I may have to shorten it. Hopefully I can do that easily. Hopefully I can pull the cable out and then cut the thing off with a grinder or something and then put the cable back through. But we'll see. I don't even know where I'm going to mount this yet, so I'll have to take a look at that. I was going to pull it in the garage so it can cool off, but I'm going to do my little experiment. I'll do it out here so it doesn't spray water inside the garage. Alright. Probably should unhook all this, but I don't. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Dang it. Alright, so I got the tank loose. I got it on this because I don't want to get my paint all wet with this, whatever this stuff is. I'm going to try to pop this hose off. Okay. Shove this hose on if it's big enough. Okay. It's on there, so when I turn shut this because the windshield wipers need to move. So let me reset the camera. Okay, so I got this hooked up. You guys watch that, see if stuff comes out. I had to close the hood because these are going to start going when I hit the sprayer. Turn the ignition on. Ooh, it's hot in here. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. It sprays fine, so that means I got a blockage or something. Well, that's a real bummer. But I'm not willing to drop the windshield again right now, so after everything's been painted and stuff, so I guess I just won't have a washer. Cars didn't have them for 50 years, so I'm not too worried about it. But I'm going to pull it in so it has a chance to cool off, and then I'll attack that choke cable. Alright, I was just looking at this. I'm actually kind of thinking I can use one of these blanks here to, probably this one, so that if you reach for the dimmer, it's not right next to the choke. So I'll probably put it... Is that going to look goofy? I don't know what this is. I might look and see what that is, because that might be better. Yeah, I'll check and see if I can use that. Well, I was prepared to drill a hole and stuff, but I found that, and it had this grommet in it, so that'll be perfect. I think I'm going to leave it out so I can hopefully see light through there when I go to shove it up under there. But before we do that, I'm going to have to probably drill the hole. I couldn't figure out what that was for. Does anybody know what option would have come in that? I mean, but I'm gonna remove this and I'll see if I have enough room down there, because it looks like this is straight, it's not flexible, and that's like a good, what, 3.5 inches or so. So, and then I grabbed a couple fender washers too, because yeah, I'd rather have a washer there to kind of beef up that perforation a little bit. But anyway, I'm gonna get started. Alright, I'm gonna pull this cover off. If you guys are wondering about this cover, I did a video on it when I made it. And it's held up just fine, even though it's just like cardboard basically. I mean, it's a little bit stronger than cardboard maybe, but not much. Okay. Yeah, see. Yeah, it's not quite cardboard, but some kind of foam stuff. I don't know. Alright. Ooh, there's some stuff back there, but I think straight back from there, there's this piece. I don't know if you can see. You've got this piece, but it's a little to the right, I think. So I think if I drill right in the center of that, I think I'll be okay. Alright, I held this washer up to find out where the center is, and it's just above that horizontal line there. So I'm going to go ahead and drill a tiny little hole first. I got it on hammer mode. Come on. Okay. Whoop, it's slipping. Okay. Okay. That should be good. So we have this washer. And then we have the thickness of the plastic. And then we have the thickness of all three of the, oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that washer. Okay, let's try it again. I think that was my issue. Third time's the charm, right? With thread locker on there, I shouldn't need that little locking washer anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Haha. There we go. I'm only going to be able to do this hand tight probably. That's as tight as I can get it right now. Got my other phone in the freezer. I just sanded down where I touched the header with a rag when it was hot. And I'm going to shoot it again real quick. I've been shaking it up, so let me switch hands here. I just put a rag behind it, so hopefully I don't get anything on anything else. Okay. Huh. Let's see here. Whoa, I hope I'm not getting overspray on stuff. Probably. Whoa! That was not good. I really need my other hand here. But we'll let that sit and see how it looks in a little bit. Alright, I'm going to put a light on so hopefully I can see it from in there. Hopefully it's not too far off course from where we are. We're right there, so... Oh, yeah. It is almost straight in line with it. That's going to be perfect. Okay. Let me shove it through there. Alright, I don't want to scratch everything up out here, so pull it. And then I'm gonna slide this grommet on. Grommet. Make me get the silicone. Okay, I think I got it. Alright. And then for right now, I just folded it under that clamp, and then the clamp that holds the throttle cable. And then I'm just going to put a zip tie right through here for now, just to hold it up out of the way until that carburetor shows up. So that's unfortunately all we can do till I get that carb. And like I said, it was supposed to, it's been one town over for like the last 3 days, so I just don't understand why it's not here yet. Alright, so it's right here. So, oh! I didn't mean to pull it that far, but anyway. Pulls nice and easy right now with nothing restricting it. Okay, well, I'm going to throw this bottom plate back on and I guess call it good for now. This little tiny mouse. He's about 1.5 inches long, his body. Just replaced one of the fuses. I'm praying this thing fires up. I was just at my parents', just got home, and Bill called me and said, oh, the air conditioning's not working and it's hotter than hell. I think I can hear the... Oh shit. That's locked up, isn't it? So the fan wouldn't spin, so I sprayed some of this crap on it and kind of started it with a screwdriver, and now he turned it on and now it's blowing, so I think we're good. Check this out, guys. So this was here's the tracking information. So it was ordered on the 1st, it left Chino, California on the 2nd and arrived and departed supposedly from Goodyear, Arizona on the 2nd. It says last location, Goodyear, Arizona. So where the hell is it? That was 4 days ago. So I don't know. And then I clicked on another thing and it just said tracking information will be updated when your package starts moving. It's a real bummer because I was hoping to have that thing on there already. Alright, so we got a screen that we replaced. I'm gonna steal this little ribbon out of it, and I will show you guys why a little bit later. But I just need that, so see if I can cut it with one hand. Probably not. Alright. Yeah. That should be long enough. Okay. Come here, knife. Alright, guys. It's going to be interesting what I do with this. Now I'm just going to take the lid of a spray paint can. I'm going to put this in there. Hopefully that will stay down. Yeah, it does. And then I'm just going to put some brake fluid in there. Let it soak. It's submerged, so I'm just gonna let that soak. It's supposed to rejuvenate rubber a little bit, so we'll see. Hey guys, I am heading, let me turn this down. I'm heading to my favorite place and my least favorite place. So, Harbor Freight and Walmart. Well, Walmart might be my second least favorite behind Costco. I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up, but the reason why I'm going to Walmart, I looked online for like sales on brake cleaner, and I think Walmart's normal price is like $3.17 or something, which is like half of what every other brand is. So, and I know they're really cheap if you ever need Freon too, like 134A. It's like $10 a can. So anyway, I'm gonna get some. I want to get like 4 or 5 cans, and I want that because I think it'll help doing the undercoating on the rest of the vehicle where I haven't already done it. Just like there's some spots that are going to be really hard to get into, and I want to be able to like spray that to make quick work of a lot of the stuff. I was using the carb cleaner because I had a bunch of it, but that leaves a residue, and then you got to go over it with like denatured alcohol or regular alcohol. It's not a one and done thing, so I just want to get a bunch of brake clean because it doesn't leave a residue. And then I brought that wrench that broke into 3 pieces. I don't think they're gonna like be able to take it back or anything. I was thinking maybe it was the Icon brand, but it's the Pittsburgh brand, so I think that's like one of their crappier brands. Not disposable, but you know, somewhat disposable. So anyway, we'll see what they say, but I don't have high hopes for that. Of course, I make a special freaking trip here, and they're sold out. My brother was telling me, oh, I can't turn right, can I? My brother was telling me about this. They're building an apartment complex, like in this mall, like right above like restaurants and stuff. Pretty crazy. Well, I just paid $5.48 a can for some non-chlorinated brake parts cleaner that I'm so mad. I also got a regular 70% alcohol and a big thing of coffee, and it was like $35. Just, I don't know if I've told you guys, but I'm not going to be able to keep the Samurai. I can't afford it. I'm going to have to sell it as soon as I finish it, which hopefully will be really soon. Oh, I forgot a power line went down right here last night. Dang it. Road work ahead. I saw it on my news feed this morning. Damn, so I can't even go straight. Oh man, and if I go make a right and go all the way down to the next road, then I can't make a left. This is so... I should have just stayed at home today. This is ridiculous. And the way I'm driving, I probably wasted $6 in gas. I've been waiting here for 5 minutes. I need to go that way, and you can only go right up here. You used to be able to go left, but not anymore. You gotta go up half a mile, and then you can make a U-turn. Let's go down the hill, up the hill, down the hill, waste gas, up the hill. You know what? I don't even know if I can make a left there, because that puts me right at the intersection where the light went down. So I really am going to end up pretty much back by my house. Let's see if they're open. Yay, they're open. They're all the way in the back of it. They're kind of hidden here. Okay, we made it. Now I'm in my happy place. Can't afford to buy nothing, but I'm in my happy place. So $30 later, I got a couple of the good cans of rust reformer and some more rubberized undercoating. She did let me take the Iron Armor rust reformer. She gave me a refund for that, and she was actually going to do an exchange on this. She said they have lifetime warranty, even though it's Pittsburgh brand. So there was a huge line I had to wait in, and she just had me like run back, because I knew right where it was at. I was just going to go grab one. Of course, they're out of stock. They have the bigger 1/2-inch ones, but not the 3/8. So next time I come in, I'll see if I can do that if they have it. Alright, so it's been a few hours. I'm just going to dump this out. Hopefully that'll soak it up. And, okay. I'm just gonna soak it in some alcohol to hopefully get the oily residue off of that. Maybe. Because I need this to stick to some silicone, so whether or not that'll happen, we'll see, but I'll show you what we're working on here in just a second. So yesterday off camera, this thing's been bouncing around. There's only like one bolt that really holds the whole thing in. So yesterday off camera, I kind of pulled it down to make like a 1/2-inch gap, and then I ran a bead of silicone through there. And then I jammed like a paint stir stick up to kind of hold it in place. And a little bit more than I wanted squirted out, so I'm gonna have to probably just like take a knife and maybe cut a little bit carefully. But anyway, so my plan to make that not look like an eyesore is I'm gonna put that piece of rubber in there. So to do that, I need it to be like a little bit of like a V. So I'll carve stuff out to give me a gap. Trust me, there's plenty back there. This isn't going anywhere. And I can still access the wiring by, there's 2 keys that you put in that'll pop the deck out. And then I could pry the can out if I wanted, but this doesn't go back very far. And you can pull all the wiring out from the back, because I wanted to make darn sure I can still access all that before I did it. Not that this is totally permanent. You could take a razor blade and run it right through there, but it's kind of permanent. So yeah, that's my plan with that rubber piece. I think it'll look a lot better. Ooh, I guess we'll find out though, huh? Well, while that's drying, I think I'm gonna back her out, and there's a lot of dirt underneath here. So I think I'm gonna back it out in the driveway and spray it down as best I can before I start cleaning it for more undercoating. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. Let's see. I'm not sure how much I like that, really. I think I should have left the piece a little bit longer and tried to wrap it down to like right here. This side's got a little bit bigger gap, but at least it could have kind of disappeared on its own. So I might be pulling that off and doing a longer piece here real soon. I'm going to keep it on there for right now and just see if it grows on me, but I don't think it's going to. So you'll probably see that change. But I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video here, guys. All I really have to do right now is clean the underside. That's why I bought all that brake clean and stuff. I need to get it clean so I can undercoat it. At least it's not going to be near as bad as the back where I had to remove the fuel tank and deal with a bunch of rust. I think there's only a tiny bit of rust to deal with. But I'll record bits and pieces of it, but I don't want to bore you guys with 30 minutes of me cleaning and shooting, you know, I mean, that could be a time lapse, that could be a 30-second thing, so, but I'm hoping that that carburetor will show up here in the next couple days, and I'll be able to make some better content. So, alrighty guys, I hope you're having a great weekend, and I will see you very soon. Thanks again for watching, and take care.